No, no, no. No, stop it. There we go. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes first. Not right away. I'm gonna wait a minute. Also, hi. Hello, Lozio. Hey, Judex. You're here early. I didn't think you'd make it so soon. Hi, Unbound. And Brunei.
Huzzah!
Hi, Porygon. Look at everybody showing up right away. Man, I love this thing. This thing looks great. It's a shame this skin looks terrible. Music too loud? Or is my microphone too quiet? I'm a dumbass. Oh, what'd you do? Oh, dumbass. Hi, Arkan. Good to see you. I would legitimately think Battle Royale for Shiv 2 would be great. You know, honestly, I don't think I completely disagree. Like, Mordhau did a Battle Royale and it was terrible. It was terrible. Hi, Zilla. But, like, honestly, this game has a lot more, like, funny weapons that are actually, like, not terrible. Like, the candelabra, even the broom and the rake aren't bad. Like, there's so many, like, funny things you can do. I don't think it would be a bad idea. But I can also pick up a barrel, throw it at somebody, pick it up immediately, throw it again, and they can't actually stop me from doing it because there's no counterplay. If I do it right, they die. And they can't block it. They can't do anything. So like, I don't know, man. That would be pretty frustrating. I don't know. I'm thinking about it in my head. That's kind of bad. I've got this bad feeling about this. Anyway. Hi, everybody. In just a minute or so, I'm going to discuss a couple things. I'm not going to be streaming for too long, but I'm going to be streaming for longer than, like... You know, I'm going to stream for maybe an hour, maybe more. Just not, like, a couple hours, I think. I'm not going to go, like, 4 or 5. Just a baby stream. A baby stream for babies. Let me turn on some music.
The fighting pit. Arena!
What about an FFA game mode where you all spawn in a room with normal stuff? I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Oh, there's nobody here. Oh, wait, I guess there is. He's level 11. Great. Woohoo, level 11. Let's go. Oh, man. Okay. So what do I actually want to talk about today? You know, I've been thinking. I've been thinking about stuff all day, but I don't actually know.
5, 4,
Archers only
3,
mode. I mean, that'd be
2,
fine.
1. Fight.
I was thinking about stuff like, Hi.
Oh-ho!
I have to counter earlier because I'm on a West Coast server. My ping is probably like 90.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Oh, here's a good thing to start off the discussion with. What do we think about the content update? Ow. Oh shit. That go right through me? What is happening? Wow!
Is victorious.
Something's not working right.
2, 1. Fight.
Oh, this game's fucked. Oh no, he swapped a short sword. Just like the simulations. Yeah, I have to counter so much earlier. Which I don't really care about. It's fine. This game have an anti-cheat? Yes?
2, 1. Fight.
I wish I could try any new updates. What new updates?
Is victorious.
Let me think. Okay, so the next update is going to have a rapier in it, which is sort of my big point for discussion. It's gonna be fucked, I think. I think the rapier is gonna be disgusting,
2, 1. Fight.
which is just wonderful. I'm really excited. Oh. Well,
Forgive me, my lord.
I better try one more. Oh no, like Judex, like it's like the game actually crashes on the Xbox, which is the thing. Like I know on PlayStation, if a game crashes, it'll say this software stopped working. Like he's not talking about he's not talking about like, you know, the whole console. Oh, wait, apparently he is talking about the whole console. It sounds like your Xbox is having a problem. Oh, wait. Did I join the wrong one? I think I joined the wrong one.
3, 2,
But I'm on the losing team.
fight.
A pleasure to meet thou.
You fucking bastard. Ow. Yeah, you gambled.
Thank him. We bask in
Hello.
his holiness as a lord of war, and by my hand he shall become glorious in power.
Agatha is victorious.
I could not have spoken.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Are other games working? Oh, he gambled. Yeah, he's just gambling. Civ is the only game that caused the issue, and specifically when I went to splash screen.
This is not my fate.
Alright, he's gambling. I'm gonna overhead him over and over again.
Agatha is victorious.
Ow.
3, 2,
Yeah, alright, I can't help you. I think the game just sucks. Which isn't a surprise. This game is a technical mess. Which is, it's sort of incredibly a technical mess. I mean, he just, like, gambled 3 times in a row. Ow. How did you hit me? This game sucks. I'm gonna go to the TO. Alright. Let's talk rapier. Anybody who doesn't know, they're adding in a rapier. That's not good. You might be thinking, wow, more content, that's so cool. It's not. It's not cool at all. Hold on, I'll load up the Chivalry 2 Twitter. So we can really see this. Let's see, what do they got, huh? So we've got this rapier, which is sort of like this horrible stab monster. I don't know how much damage it does. I'm a little worried. I'm a little bit worried about the stab damage, because if the one-handed sword is like 50 damage on a stab, and the short sword is 50 damage on a stab, how much stab damage does this thing do? Is it also going to be 50? Because if it's 50, why would you use it? Other than that it's a rapier. And if it's more than 50, uh-oh. If it's more than 50, then we've got an uh-oh scenario here. You know? And then they also showed off, hey, look, you can use a funny chair. This also looks like free-for-all on, Rudehelm, which is a good sign that they're reusing the map assets properly, which is something they should have done already, but, you know. It looks like a... No, it's not new armor. Hi, Kaliri. I got no notification when you went live. I have a Discord. Did I get a notification on my phone? Yeah, I did. Hi, Kaliri. So we were talking about the rapier and how it's scary. Thank you very much, Kaliri. And there's also this chair. The chair looks kind of fun to use, I'm going to be honest. It looks really slow. It looks really slow with a lot of knockback. Like, it looks stupid, which is good. I'm glad. I'm glad it looks stupid. I want more stupid things to do. Fucking WrestleMania. Rapier looks scary AF. I'm not worried about the speed of the stab. I mean, the speed of the stab is going to be scary in itself, but I was thinking about, like, the damage. Because I mentioned it, you know, if short sword is 50 stab damage, and the one-handed sword is 50 stab damage, how much stab damage does this do? Because if it's 50, then it doesn't really have a place, and if it's 60 or more, or, like, you know, if it's some amount higher, then we've got an uh-oh scenario, because that's bad. Either way, I have no doubt this thing will be broken in some capacity, and I'm going to use it. I think it'll be fun. Also, I really like rapiers. I have this, like, thing about fencing. I think fencing is really cool. I think rapiers are kind of cool. But that's just me. And they showed off all these skins. These skins look terrible. I like the rusty one. I like this one, the normal one. I don't like any of these glamorous ones. These suck. These are terrible. Oh yeah, golden leaves. That's cool. Oh, like a clamshell. Cool. Oh, I mean, this one doesn't look horrible, but you know, just these two ones over here are alright. I like these ones, and then these ones look fancy. But I would rather use the other one, because I mean, these are just sort of like impractical. I mean, they look alright. You know, they look alright. And then, look, you know what's great? Are the skins free? Kind of. we see over here that, like, oh, look, rapier skins, guys. And we go scroll down. For the love of God, can we please get fully populated matches? This game would be amazing if you didn't rush it out the door. What's going on with crossplay? You guys are lying about crossplay. Can you fix the game so I can buy the Viking braid? Hey, can we get proper hit detection?
Is that chainmail? Or are you wearing a dress?
Hey, thank you, squirrels. There's nobody playing. So, I mean, like, you know, people aren't happy. And then they had this whole thing where they talk about, like, hey, we're sorry that the game is not working right. Hey, guys, we're sorry. Please forgive us. We're investigating. How long do you think the rapier will be? Should it be longer than the one-handed sword? No, it should be about the same length. It can't be too short, otherwise it would be useless. Oh, hi, pizza. It's like, you know, it's like with the one-handed, you know, the one-handed sword is too long. I'm gonna be honest, it's just too long. They shorten the fucking thing. It's too good. I think the rapier would make sense to be longer because it doesn't have a slash. But, you know, it's also scary if it's really long. Given, like, how it works, it makes sense for it to be long, but, you know. If a rapier doesn't have a slash, then it's like, it doesn't really matter that it's long, you know? Because you just kind of, like, you just stab. So people can, like, footwork around you, assuming they, you know, you can do that. If their aim is not so good. I'm assuming it works like I see... Oh, if I look in the screenshot, I see an underhanded stab, which makes me think that it's got 2 stabs. Like, that stab comes from below, not on top. What if it has a slash? Well, I mean, then it's just a different version of the one-handed sword. And then, you know, then it's probably going to be a little bit worse than the one-handed sword. Because the one-handed sword is really nice because it's got, like, really good damage on the slash, overhead, and stab. But then it could also, you know, make up for it in other things. Like if the special's nuclear, which it probably is. The special's probably fucked on this thing. If I'm imagining a special, I'm imagining the one-handed spear special, which is terrible, if anybody's defended against it. Isn't that at all stab compared to regular stab, or is it like really like a spear? I don't know. I can't know. I'm just assuming. I mean, look at it. And plus, they said new weapon type. And if it's just a one-handed sword, then it's not really a new weapon type, is it? That's why everybody thought it was a flail, because a flail, like, functions mechanically different. And this would technically function different than a one-handed spear? Technically? You know? Maybe. It's gonna have different animations, for sure. But, you know what I mean. I think I'm most excited about the chair. Even if the update is horrible, I can still hit people with a chair. Even if the update sucks, I can still just hit people with a chair. Oh, wait. You know what? Real quick. Let me load up the roadmap. Load up the roadmap. What do we got? What do we got? They updated it. So let's see. The new rapier. They say 2 new game modes. New game mode, arena mode updates, the chair. We get this ugly fuck armor. Delicious. Oh, I know Lozio. Delicious, disgusting armor. Hi, Warrior. Yes. This looks fucking terrible. It looks so bad. Last Team Standing is one of the game modes. Yeah, but then what's the other one? Okay, hi, Cryptic. It says Brawl? Maybe? Or maybe that's Last Team Standing renamed because they renamed other things. They said they were adding in a, they didn't show a picture of it, but they said they were adding in a Mason Footman cosmetic. They haven't shown it off. I'm kind of excited for that because I don't think Mason Footman has any good cosmetics. General fixes. Ooh, we'll see. Oh, they're re-adding the console commands they broke 4 months ago. Very cool. Fixing the rank. They're re-adding the Raven Knight. Oh, look at that. They're adding in full mutton and long goatee as customization option. Isn't that already in the game? Hold on, let me look. I'm not gonna switch scenes, but I thought that was already a thing. Full mutton. It's already in the game. It's right here. Wait, hold on. All right, hold on a sec. Look, we're adding in the full mutton. Braun, thank you. It's right here. Full mutton, long goatee. They're right here. What do you mean adding them in? It's right here. Whatever. Whatever, torn. Oh, wait, that's the wrong screen. I'm sorry. Eggy drink. It's got like cinnamon and stuff in it. It's good. It's more common around Christmas time, but I saw it at the store and bought it. Okay, so what do I still want to talk about? What's going on with Torn Banner? What the fuck is going on with them? Like, how do I put it? I don't know what their plan is. I don't know if they have a plan. They just kind of do things, you know? Oh, shit, he just swung. Where's it going? Down the drain. They probably gave all their devs and QA time off to roll around in Epic Games for money. I don't think that's what they did. Truth be told, even if they, like... Even if they didn't care about this game, they still made, like, mistakes that wouldn't make sense if this was a cash grab. Truth be told, I think they're just I think they're just kind of incompetent, man. I can't hear you in the Discord. Oh, I'm not in there. I'll fix it in a minute. Actually, hold on. That guy's getting archers. All right, let me join the Discord thing since you've so rudely reminded me. And there we go. I saw someone cry about Slash's turn caps. They don't seem that bad. I mean, you can do some really funky shit with them because you can like turn really far. But like, it's not horrible. Oh, that's a one-handed spear. Oh. It works now. It wasn't broken. I didn't do it. So, like, do you think they have the chance to make this game good? Here's my issue. As much as I think like, oh, they could just reverse their bad decisions and make the game good. There's a couple problems with that line of thinking. There's a couple of like real issues. Oh, I couldn't paint the parry. It didn't let me. Like, here's a good thought. How do you thoughts on the upcoming update? I just did it. I just talked about it. But I'll get back into it later in a bit. Because I'm sure more thoughts will develop as we keep going. Because this is sort of a thinky stream. I'm gonna think a lot. This game's coded too badly. This game has a lot of bad coding, which is like the big thing that makes me think it can't get fixed. Even if they were like, okay, we've realized that archers are broken, the messer is too strong, people don't like desertion zones, and they did, like, let's say they did everything right. From right now. Let's say they never made another bad decision and they fixed all their bad shit. Right? Are we imagining this fantasy scenario? The code for this game would still be buggy.
Only 20 Mason troops remain.
And that's what worries me. That's what really scares me about this game's future. You know what I mean?
We are down to 10.
Oh, he gambled. Because, like, how do you fix a game that's coded from the ground up badly? How do you fix a game that's, like, fundamentally broken? You'd have to recode the whole thing. And how do you fix, like, can you really afford to do that? You kind of can't. Like, usually the solution there is to make a new game and do it better next time. Damn. You know, usually the solution there is to make it not fucking terrible. Organize your code better, you know, have a plan when you go in. The game engine can be patched. They did it for Rainbow Six Siege. that game may not have been coded super badly, and the game engine itself isn't the code of the game. Like, you can update from, like, an older version of Unreal to a new version of Unreal if you're willing to, like, fix the things that are inevitably going to break with that, but you can't, like, just snap your fingers and, like, fix... here's the problem. Let's say you have code A. Right here, let's think about this. You have code A. You write code B, and code B depends on code A. You have code C, and it depends on code B. You have code D, it depends on code C. Alright, so now A exists, B depends on A, C depends on B, and D depends on C. So now, you want to update B, but then C breaks, and then D breaks.
We take the castle.
And then maybe A is, like, having a problem, and you fix it, and then that makes B not work. And that like, it all just, like, ripples all over the place, because you wrote it all with dependencies on each other, which is bad. Which, like, stuff like that is, like, college-level mistakes. Like, that's something, like, a game developer in college would make, would, like, fuck up. You know? Gambling? You're gambling.
That hurts like the dickens.
Now, I don't know what their code actually looks like, because I, you know, haven't played it. Or, well, I didn't write it. And I don't work at Torn Banner. But you can imagine. You can imagine with how every single aspect of this game is broken. That, like, name something that doesn't work. Name something that works perfectly. You can't. Even the timer. Look at the timer on the top. You'll notice it doesn't actually work. And it skips numbers. Now, if you can't code in a timer, we got problems. Anyway. The timer? Look at the timer at the top. 30, 28. 27, 25, 24, pauses, 23, 22, 20. It worked. It's always worked like that. Nobody even noticed. Now, if everything is broken, what's going on here? I stink, Luigi. So back to the point. If the code is broken, what chance does this game really, like, have of getting, like, improved? Like, even if they did everything right, this game would still have a billion problems. Hawk counts and Schmeckens. Ow. Oh god, that guy's doing really good. Oh yeah, and then you've got poor people on console. Their game doesn't even, like, work.
Our siege tower is at the wall. Brothers, let's capture the castle walls.
Can I have a bandage? I need a bandage.
I could not have spoken it better
Can I have one?
myself.
Can I have one?
'Twas not to be.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's a man down here. Like, I really want this game to do well. Even though, like, I've kind of given up on Torn Banner doing the right thing. I want it to do well, but again, even in the best case scenario, what do they, like, really have that they can do? You know, there's, like, permanent damage here. He gambled. He didn't gamble that time. Ow. Please, Pineco Miguel. Yeah, poor consoles. Consoles are playing at bad frame rates. Their game is super buggy. It crashes more than PC. Like, it's a mess. And then you've got, like, things that you can't even reasonably do on console, like same attack feints and stuff. Which is bad for the sake of, like, anything beyond, like, button mashing. Like, oh, you want to actually get good at this game? I hope you don't own it on a console. Like, Pizza Steve is the best, like, console player I can think of off the top of my head. And he's like level 600.
Burn the masons out of their encampments.
Like, he's got more playtime than me, assuming I don't count, like, the betas and stuff. He's got more release time than me, that's for sure. Yeah, Pizza's here. Same attack feints, but they're awkward. Yeah, but, like, that's the thing. You need to be able to react. Like, don't think about doing a same attack feint offensively. Think about doing it defensively. Like, let's say, like, oh, I want to counter. And then I go, oh, no, he slashed. And then I feint to the same attack. Do that on reaction on a controller. You can't. You can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, this is, like, reasonable stuff. Like, yeah, you can technically do it, but can you really?
Bugger me.
You get what I'm saying, though? Wait, what region are we in? Oh, we're in an ace. I didn't even check. I figured it, like, it felt fine, but I just realized I didn't look. I was supposed to look every time.
Up. We have nearly destroyed their camp.
Oh, my counter didn't work. Damn. Yeah, Pizza Steve is very, very good. One shudders to think how good Pizza Steve would be on a keyboard and mouse.
Siege rams to the walls of their keep.
Taking a break because the game keeps shutting off my Xbox. You know, there's a lot of people saying that. Like, not good. Not good, Torn Banner. Hey, dude. I wonder what the process is like for adding keyboard and mouse support onto a onto a console. Or onto your console game, I should say, because they already have them. Oh, my fucking health bar! Oh yeah, you can't. Oh shit. I didn't think that would hit me, did a heavy. But heavies on the Messer are super fast. No, it's not that. I'm talking about, like, in-game. You know, game developers have to add it. And then there's other games that, like, just don't have it, and they say, like, oh, we won't add that. Sorry. Even if it's, like, crossplay. Which is weird. You know, there's got to be a reason. The only thing I can think of is just, like, crossplay. Maybe Sony doesn't like it. Who knows? Who knows why game developers do the things they do. Sometimes they have good reasons. Sometimes they just, say no. That didn't hit. Wild. Bap. So it's like, oh, shit. No, don't worry. He didn't notice. No. Don't worry. No, don't worry. Good fight. Alright, I'm gonna watch the movie. Alright, you have a good time doing that. Sony doesn't like a lot of things. God, I can't, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I like the PlayStation better as a console. But holy shit, I hate Sony. Like, Microsoft is way better than Sony. Like, I like the DualShock controller. Oh, he's doing the spam thing. I didn't notice. I fed right into it. Man, Sony can just go fuck themselves, you know? What an awful company. And when's Bloodborne coming to PC? Alright? That's what I want to know.
The sea traps have almost reached their walls.
Where's my Bloodborne on PC? Please. I don't care if you have your own proprietary launcher, like the Epic Game Store and like Steam. I don't care. Just let me play Bloodborne on my fucking PC already. I can't believe I got away with that. God, I love hit stop, dude. Oh, I tried to hit the guy on the right so he wouldn't hit me, but I hit the guy on the ground first. Just as I say it, hit stop fucks me. Well, look at Warrior, he's doing great. So, Torn Banner is like, I don't know, like, I'm sure a lot of people here haven't talked to Torn Banner. They're really nice people. Like, I honestly, they're very nice people. I like Torn Banner at, like, you know, people-wise. They're kind, they're polite, they seem to have, like, the people I talk to at least seem to have some deal of passion for the game. But that doesn't really matter at the end of the day when their game is so horribly made that it falls apart every single time they touch it. And it was never really put together very well in the first place.
Brothers, we must capture the courtyard.
Well, and you know, that puts me in like sort of a complicated spot. Do I give them criticism or do I not give them criticism? And the answer is that I give them criticism because nobody is free from my criticism. I will criticize everything. I don't care who you are. And, alright, so here's something I want everybody to keep in mind. This is just a me thing. I've seen it a lot with the games that have trouble. I'm begging everybody here, do not give Torn Banner praise if they make shit, like, functional that they broke. Now, saying good work, like, is fine. Like, you know. Like, I don't say that they don't deserve any credit. But there's, like, you shouldn't give people, like, a lot of praise for doing things that they fucked up. Like, let's say I move into your apartment. And, like, I leave the fridge open every day. And you go, hey, can you stop leaving the fridge open? And then I stop leaving the fridge open and I go, I want to thank you. I want you to thank me and tell me I'm doing a good job. Like, well, fuck off. No. I don't think a problem you created deserves praise. Maybe a thank you, you know. But, like, not praise. This smarty pants brought out the fucking shorts. Oh my god. I hope my point makes sense there. I'm not trying to, like, shit on Torn Banner with that. I just, like, I don't want them to, like, get their fucking head up their ass. Quinn, thank you. For what? What did I do? Hi, Quinn. Thank you. I'm all up for giving them, like, some praise, but I'm not up for them getting their dick sucked for fucking everything up. That's what I think. Anybody want to see the rapier again? Anybody, if anybody wasn't here when I talked about it, do you want to hear my thoughts on the rapier? I like the pull hammer. I bet you do. It's good. It's good and fun. Okay, so let's see. Here's the rapier again. It's a little bit laggy because I'm in game and my graphics card is working hard to make sure Civ 2 is running at a decent frame rate. But, you know, the point's still there. It's like, I'm really, oh wow, that's one even worse. What if I look at the ground, it'll fix it? Yeah, I'm gonna come stare at the floor.
Eliminate the enemy team.
It helps a little bit, actually. Okay, so, like, here's my question. How fast is it? How much damage does it do? That's what I'm worried about. Because here's the thing. If it's really fast, that's gonna be, like, hard to counter, and that'll make, like, feints really strong on it. If it's really long, it'll be a range monster, which, honestly, I gotta be honest, I hope it is. Ow. I'm worried about the damage. Alright, clear. I'm worried about the damage a lot, because here's the thing. The short sword does 50 damage on a stab. That does 50 damage, which is insane, by the way. That's fucking nuclear. The one-handed sword does 50 damage on a stab. You know, it makes a little bit more sense on that weapon, but it's still fucking nuclear for what it is, especially with how long that weapon is. And it's fast. How much damage is the rapier stab going to do? Because if it's really low, then there's not really a point to use the rapier. And if it's really high, uh-oh. You know, uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, that's right. Oh, I didn't get hit stop because I did a fucking, I did a stab. That's right. I forgot. Rapiers have a bonus damage against chainmail IRL. I mean, a little bit. But no, I think it'll just follow the sword rules. Oh, speaking of which, they have made no mention about the damage bonus system and how fucked it is. Or stamina damage in that way. Ow! Oh, that shit. I thought he would just slash. Dagger level. I mean, Dagger is weaker than that. Dagger does a 50 and 70. Which, I mean, that's pretty alright. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Dagger also does 50 damage on a stab. They really like 50 damage stabs, huh? Oh, you somehow didn't hit me. How did he not hit me? Did he miss? Very cool throwing animation. I'm not sure if anybody noticed, but that guy didn't have a throwing animation. The daggers just flew out of his brain. I'm extremely worried about the rapier. But I'm just going to spoil it for you. I'm not sure if anybody noticed. I use weapons that I like. I use weapons that I think are cool, regardless of how good they are. Now, obviously, you know, if a weapon sucks really bad like halberd, I'm probably not going to touch it too much. But, the rapier, I like rapiers. I'm probably going to use it. I'm going to be honest here. I'm probably going to use the rapier. I think fencing is cool. I wish only I could get my stamina back while crouching. Well, I got some stamina back, but then I had to crouch again, so I lost it. Fuck. Yeah, the overhead heavy for the hatch is actually pretty good, but it's got negative range, so I don't know. I don't really care. You ever find out if axes actually do bonus damage against shield, or if it's something that's said? No, I've never tested it, because honestly, I've never tested it because it almost doesn't matter. You want my honest opinion there? It doesn't matter. But if somebody feels like testing it, I would love to hear the results. But I don't know how you would test it. You would need, like... You would need to get 2 weapons, or I'm sorry, 3 weapons, all with different damage types, but the same damage. And then, you know, like, see from there. Please stop shooting me, Mr. Arch. Oh, fucking, are you serious? My fucking brain, dude. Hi. Oh, shit. Ow. There goes all my health. Oh, no. That went right around the parry. That's fine. Alright, so what else do we got? What else are we thinking about? Do you think they're going to touch any of the meta weapons at all? It is a content update. If they're ever going to update the weapons and balance things, it'll be in the next update.
How frightful!
But will they? But will they do that? Oh, that was a really good heavy. I think they're scared about touching the weapons. I think they're scared. Period. I don't think they know what to do. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they've got a goddamn clue what they can do. But I mean, they already sold the game. So they technically really don't have to very much. Alright, he's doing a lot of heavies.
Profanations.
He did his best. He's doing a pretty alright job with the spear. God bless him. If he was using anything but halberd, it would have killed me. Great sword, knight.
Impossible.
Will I get shot by an archer? Hey, can I have a band-aid? It's too late. The one-handed spear is like a good example of a nuclear. Like, it's so fucked up. That special attack is so broken. And so that makes me worried about what the special attack for the rapier will be, because if the rapier is another, like, alright, think about this. Let's pretend that the rapier has 2 stabs. It has the LMB stab and the normal stab, like the one-handed spear does. Now, let's add in a special attack. What is it? It's a stab. Now, you've got a guy with a really fast weapon that can mix up a stab, and then also a stab you can't counter. Yeah, just read it, Lamau. Ow. Yeah, just read the difference, idiot. Now, I'm sure it'll be telegraphed in some way, but when a weapon can be like near instant, like almost unreactable, or really slow and does a lot of damage, and then also really slow and does a lot of damage, but you can't defend against that one, and you have to get out of the way. Now what? Yeah, that guy's pretty good. We have disabled the rapier. Oh hell yeah, dude. Bring back the weapon removal. Remember how mad people got when like they removed the one-handed spear? You guys remember? That was fucked up. That weapon was so broken before. It's still broken. It's still busted. And now it's just less busted. Oh, my counter didn't work.
Had you been here on time?
Yeah, spam me. Dork. Oh, he spammed me.
Only 20
He spammed me and it worked.
remain.
I think my teammate got in the way. Short sword, huh?
Oh. We are down to 10.
Yeah, fucking the one-handed spear was so broken, and the rapier's probably gonna be broken. I have no doubt in my mind. I have no doubt in my mind that the one-handed, I'm sorry, the rapier is gonna be broken. And you know what's worse? It's on Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms is already like the best subclass in the game, dude. It's already like the best subclass, and now you're adding in like a weapon that's potentially just super busted. Oh man. Oh man. I'm gonna play some Man-at-Arms this round.
The slaughter of Coxwell.
I don't normally, but I'm kind of in the mood. I'm gonna eggnog. Eggnog is really good, man. One-handed spear in preparation for the rapier. Honestly, I don't know if I really like the one-handed spear. I don't know. It doesn't feel good to my brain. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. I think the one-handed axe needs to be looked into. Dude, there are already way more pressing matters. I don't know, man. I think it's fine because it's an axe. And it doesn't do nuclear. Hold on, how much does damage this overhead do? Is it 45? It's 55. Wait a second. Wait. Hold on. That's actually really good and scary. Wait. Hold on a second. How much damage does this do? 65? You know, the one-handed axe is looking a little crazy. I didn't realize that overhead did 55 damage on a fast one. The reason that's significant is because that's a lot of stamina damage. That's even more than the one-handed spear, actually. Although the one-handed spear is long. Okay, one-handed sword is faster and longer.
Send half of them to hell. Let's do the rest.
I spam heavy attacks on it. Oh no, it's really good. Like, don't misunderstand. I'm not saying I'm not saying it's not really good. I'm saying I'm pretty sure the one-handed sword is still better. Oh hey, it's GK. I don't remember the last time GK played this game. I wonder if he's listening. I'm pretty sure the one-handed sword is better. It's also longer, and I think that's a big part of it. Because, you know, if the one-handed sword was, like, short, it would still be really good. But, polearms would have an advantage against it in some scenarios. But the thing about it is, like, I'm using polehammer, right? It is so, like, the range difference is almost non-existent. It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter how long the polehammer is, because this thing is so fucking huge. It doesn't look that big. But there's like a lot of animation stuff that goes into it too. And also my character moves really fast. That's another aspect of it. You know, like I move really fast on Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms has the fastest movement speed like of any class. Not so much like in a sprint, but like the fastest in terms of like you know, strafe and backing up. Like, moving sideways is faster on Man-at-Arms. Which means if you're playing a third person, you can, like, move laterally. Which is really powerful. Oh.
Enter the city and reach the city gate.
You know what I'm saying, though, right? Like, don't take it the wrong way. The one-handed axe is really good. It's actually my favorite one-hander. This is my favorite one-hander. I think it feels really good to use, and it's insane. And it's got an amazing heavy slash, which is also really good. But you know, yeah, the heavy slash one-shots everybody except Knight. Hey, dumbass. Oh, he still shot me! He still shot me! Oh, man! I didn't even lower it! Amazing work, Torn Banner. Thank you. That's kind of what I mean. Like, does this game really have hope? Does this game really have, like, a future? I'm worried. I'm a little bit. I'm not too worried anymore. I don't... It doesn't bother me. But, you know, use the shield better. You're right.
Here comes a group of very
Bring a shield. You're right. You're right. You're right.
which is an
Onward! The enemy has fallen back to the...
I don't want to, like... I feel bad fighting this guy with a weapon when he's got his fists. But, like, I can't exactly just pull out my fists and fist fight him as much as I want to. I would like to, but, you know, what the fuck am I supposed to do? He picked the worst time to do this.
Impossible.
There's no reason to jab. People can block it. Just shoot another arrow.
Feculence.
Oh, that was an overhead.
He's cleared an area of loot.
Oh, I can't jump when I'm doing a swing, so I kept trying to jump on top of the stage and I couldn't do it. Or that's the stage, like the deck. Wait.
Masons,
Some of the architecture in this game doesn't make much sense.
loot is finished. Captured. For Morik.
Oh, hold on, I want to look at this building again. Wait. This building has no door. This building has no door. Imagine the door's on the other side. Then why is this here? This is like a table and chairs, right? But like, there's it's a patio, but for a building with no doors. Like, how are you supposed to walk on? Like, you mean to tell me you would leave on that side and walk like all the way around to go sit on your? Like, that's. Hold on, I'm checking. No. Fuck you. I'm checking. All right, so there's a door up here. Yeah, there's a couple doors up here. All right, so that's whatever. Whatever. I'm surprised that didn't hit. Yeah, I've gotten lazy. I was wondering how long it would take me to get really lazy. I'm just gambling. This happens every time I use this weapon. Ow. Every time I use the one-handed spear, I just get so lazy and I just start gambling. I can't help it. I can't help it, man. It's so easy. I'm using the axe. For like the last 3 seconds, I'm gonna use the axe. I hope the new content update puts a door there. Probably not. No way. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're being eaten. He's dead. I got sucked into the ground. I'm a rock man. So I was talking about all right, so we've talked about I think the most potential this game has. I think, like, let's pretend for just a moment that this game does everything right going forward. I don't know how good it's gonna be.
The Battle of Dark Forest.
If they did every single thing right in this game, you'd still have a mess. If they fixed archers, if they removed desertion zones and made the maps just good, and they've made spawns not terrible, and the weapons were balanced and balanced enough, you know, like, I don't expect it to be perfect. I'm sure there's always going to be, like, the good weapon, the meta weapon, but, you know, it doesn't mean that it's okay that the game is how it is.
Attack, brothers! Stop that caravan!
If they did everything right and fixed every, like, major problem, it would still just be a buggy mess of a game, which is unfortunate. And they'd have to recode the whole game to fix it, which I don't think they're gonna do. They've already put. Oh, I'm on the Agatha. They've already pissed on their community's face, so it's not gonna make people come back. Yeah, no, there's a lot of people who would come back if they added crossplay parties. Yeah, it's GK. After 10,000 years, he's decided to come hang out with me. Again, he hasn't said anything in chat, but I wonder if he's listening. GK, if you're listening, you better type something in chat. You better type hi. I know Adrian's listening. Oh, it's the sword. It's a one-handed sword. It's so long. I think what really upsets me about this game is like people weren't. Believe it or not, people knew this would happen before this game even came out. People knew this would happen. I had a bunch of Chivalry 1 vets who just loved talking about how Torn Banner was absolutely gonna fuck this up. And you know, I was like, man, Torn Banner's really nice. I've got faith in it. I could not actually parry that at all or defend myself. Oh my god, he fucked me. That guy's doing a great job. Oh, sorry, I spawned right here. It's really effective to just like tackle with fists. I never thought about that. I could have hit him first, but I was in a bad spot. I'm deserting. I have to leave. Alright, I'm still deserting. Okay, now I can fight. Very cool. Alright, very cool. Alright, I'm deserting. I gotta leave. And I can't see. I'm deserting. Can I, like, stop deserting for 1 second? Ah, well. See, that's kind of what I mean. Like, how many times did the game just go, sorry, you're deserting, come back to the battlefield? Over and over again. Like, I want to play the game. I want to, like, play, you know? I've sort of pushed these issues to the back of my mind so that I don't really care about them anymore. But, like, you know, it's pathetic, you know? Imagine making a game where people can't play it. Alright, I'm deserting again. What? Like, what the hell? You know?
Caravan has reached the gate. Fall back to the gatehouse. Agathians, defend our gatehouse.
You gotta be kidding me. How many times have I been tackled this match? What? Oh, I couldn't see because my screen went fucking black and white. Because I'm deserting. Alright, I gotta go inside. I'm tired of deserting every 5 seconds. And... oh yeah, that's another thing. The game just like doesn't fucking launch. Was Civ 1 also a development nightmare for TB? So the story for that, it's actually in my Discord. Somebody who actually knows this stuff wrote it down for me, and I pinned it in the Chivalry channel. The story goes, Torn Banner hired somebody when they made Civ 1 to help them code the combat. But this was like a freelance coder. So as soon as he was done, like, making the game and it came out 1.0, he left. And then Torn Banner was left with code that they didn't write. And like, you know, how do you update code that you didn't write? Especially if you're not very good at coding. And, you know, hilarity ensues. Sounds like a parody. No, I mean, it makes sense to hire somebody who, like... It makes sense to hire somebody who knows what they're doing, but, you know... Generally, when somebody knows what they're doing, they need to, like, make sure that they're writing down notes, or they need to keep working.
That hurts like the dickens.
Oh, shit.
For woe, the gatehouse is lost. Brothers, stop that caravan.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense why the game never got updated, huh? Oh, well. Torn Banner's a little bit silly. They're a little bit silly. So where do I think this game is gonna go? I think this game is going to have technical problems until it dies. I think they're gonna keep, like, putting out content. They're gonna keep breaking the game. Yeah, I should have figured. Oh, you spam slashing. I'm dead. They're gonna keep breaking the game every time they touch it. And it's just gonna, like, keep accelerating worse and worse and worse. And they're gonna keep, like, putting out maps that don't run very well. Mod support's never gonna come. Server browser is always, like, I don't know if they're ever gonna get the console server browser to work. And then I think the game is just gonna fizzle out until they leave it to die like they did Mirage. Mirage wasn't actually, like, that bad of a game. Like, it was actually alright. But it was, like, it was very simple. And it was in a setting nobody cared about. So even though it was, like, an alright game, you know, people just didn't care. Alright, I've been tackled again. Oh, it's this guy. And I'm deserting. God bless that guy, but, like, I cannot seem to, like, fight him when I'm not getting, like, fucking deserting. I'm gonna be honest, I think I dislike desertion zones more than I dislike archers. I think the grand vision of it and what it could be I think the grand vision of it and what it could be for the community, if we can get our hands on some mods, can outweigh the bad of what's going on under the hood. I disagree. Because you also have to get mod support, and you also have to have private servers, both of which we don't have. We don't even have our own servers. You know, it's not even like people can just make their own mods right now. Or, like, you know, figure out some rudimentary way to get past the limitations. There are no custom servers. Alright, I'm deserting again. Did Mordhau ever have issues the same scale as Shiv 2? Yeah, the game sucked. Hi, Goose. Yeah, Mordhau was always just icky, you know? Adrian's doing a good job. I'm sort of just, like, half paying attention. Mordhau was always just, like, icky. Mordhau isn't that bad, let's be honest. No, it's pretty bad. I completely disagree. I completely disagree. And also, that game doesn't really require as much skill as you think it does. People like to pretend like Mordhau has this like insane skill ceiling. It really doesn't. Chivalry 1 has a higher skill ceiling than fucking Mordhau does. It's the thing about Mordhau's like skill ceiling is it doesn't actually have a high skill ceiling. It's got a high skill floor. It's very hard for a new player to pick up and be good at. That doesn't mean Mordhau has no skill ceiling at all. Yeah, and so does this game. This game has a skill ceiling, for sure. This game definitely has a skill ceiling. I think you'd be silly to pretend it doesn't. And then, Mordhau doesn't actually have much of a higher skill ceiling than this game. It's not even that much higher. I've been tackled again. Can I, like, fight you some other time? Mordhau just doesn't have the charm. No, it doesn't. By bad, do you mean on a technical level? Balance? Core combat? What, Mordhau? It's bad on a everything except mechanical level. Like, I could give Mordhau this. It's not very buggy. It's not a very buggy game. But I think it's ugly. I think it runs bad. I think it's not fun. I don't think it ever has the potential to be fun, either. It's very badly balanced. Can I, like, knock a game over in 5 seconds? Well, I'm just trying to think about other things.
Like the Dickens.
Yeah, and then Mordhau is, like, ugly. It's not charming at all. It's very, like... It's just a video game. Why aren't these people just gambling me straight out? Hey, thank you. Alright. How high were you at Mordhau? At Wizardess level? No. I mean, I was pretty good at Mordhau when I played it a lot, but, like... See, here's the thing. I have to really enjoy a game for me to be good at it. Because if I'm not motivated, I'm just not gonna, like, care. I'm only really ever good at games that I'm, like, actually into. And I don't think I was ever actually into Mordhau. I think I got fooled into thinking I was into Mordhau because of, like... Oh my god, why do I have to 4v... I don't want to 4v1, I just want to fight the guy with the fist. Oh no, and now the fist guy's gonna come at me. That hit me first? You're insane. Oh. So you like and enjoy Shiv too? I mean, a little. Yeah, I mean, I just didn't like Mordhau. I got fooled into thinking I would like Mordhau because, like, new players were in there and it was, like, the game blew up. So I was having a lot of fun, like, playing the game with new players. Very cool. Thank you, Torn Banner. And it's like, as soon as the new players started to leave and it was just the people who... No, trust me, I'm not a skill. Trust me, I'm not. As soon as the new people started to leave, and it was just the people who, like, wanted to get good at Mordhau left, I hated it. I immediately started to hate it. And, like, I got this creeping feeling of just not having any fun, despite me win. Like, I would still win. It's not like it's not, oh, I'm just getting my ass kicked. Like, I really, like, I would win. And I just wasn't having any fun. Like, I'd have an occasional moment where I win a 5v1 in a pub match, and it was fun. And, like, but that's not really fun. It was cool. If the only fun you have in a game is winning, it's not a fun game. I'm not tsundere for this game, which is a fucking cringe thing to say, by the way. Just, what's wrong with you? Like, this game sucks. And I wanted this game to be good, but it's not good. I'm disappointed in this game. I'm having good fun today. I mean, I'm just kind of like pressing buttons, you know? Ow. Ow. Well, there goes my bandage. I guess I'll just heal again. Alright, fuck. Come here. Come here. Come here, you fucker. Don't run away from me. Fight me on even ground, you bastard. Oh, I'm gonna get the shit beat out of me. Oh, and I got shot. One by. I think crossplay makes it things complicated. This game would be bad even without crossplay. No, I don't think this game is. I don't think any melee slasher is bad because people are good at it. That's not the problem. The problem is when all your fun comes from, like, in the case of Mordhau, when all your fun comes from you know, haha, I made funny Homer Simpson with my customization. Or haha, my guy is naked with a high-pitched voice and like a funny hammer. Like, if that's all your game is, and that's all the fun people can have, it's not fun. I mean, like, look at Giru. Giru was the best player in EU. And he fucking hated it. You know why he hated it? Because Mordhau sucks. Giru despised playing Mordhau, but he did it because it was his job.
We must defend the gate.
He would play it, he would just, like, you know, go through the motions, and then that was it. And then he would get off and do something else. Kind of like how I'm doing with Shiv 2. You know, it... Eventually, he just gave up playing it. He just said, fuck it. And now he's just making his own video game. Fucker. Come here! Had enough of you. Oh, I'm deserting. Alright, I've got like 15 seconds to have this fight. Oh. Well, he beat me. I'm on a timer. Man, I sure wish I could fight him without the desertion zone or like getting 6v1. That'd be pretty cool. But Torn Banner says no. Run from me. Yeah, Chivalry 2 is more fun than Mordhau. But this game is like, I'm gonna be honest, this game's not far ahead of Mordhau. Like, it is not very far. Well, it actually wasn't that archer, it was the other one. I hope... Does Torn Banner even care? I don't know if Torn Banner actually cares. Like, do you ever notice that Torn Banner has not, like, addressed many of the problems that this game has, besides, like, immediate problems? Here's something to note. They only talk about, like, immediate issues. Like, the servers aren't working. They'll say, oh, we're investigating. Oh, the games are crashing. Oh, we're investigating. Like, they talk about the They talk about those problems a little, but they don't talk about like the balance being shit. They don't talk about like mechanics not working. Well, I'd probably pay more attention, but I don't care. I'm playing on my off time. I'm only streaming this game because I'm talking about it. You know, I would do a just chatting stream if I fucking... I would do a just chatting stream if it would, like, get as many people. But, you know, if I just had a just chatting stream, that might be a little boring. So I'm playing the game in the background. I did, you know...
The Masons have breached the main gate!
Why do they not care?
Our duty is to defend the Duke with our very lives!
I think balance on weapons needs to be last. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be last, because it's not very hard. You just change a number. Well, shot again. You just change a number. That's all you gotta do. It's not even that hard. I could balance this game in like a minute. Alright, like, it's not hard. Oh, look at Adrian. Adrian's sweating. God King's sweating. You just change a fucking number, dude. Like, should Messer Overhead do 70 damage? Yes. Like, who the fuck thought of that? Well, yeah, I couldn't do anything. Even if I had blocked that, I would have died. But you know what I mean? You think Polehammer is overpowered? No. Polehammer is like A tier at highest, maybe B tier.
Our Duke has been badly wounded.
Polehammer is a very good weapon, but not overpowered in the slightest. It's got too many problems to be overpowered. Well, the Duke has been slain. Every game has to cater to the majority first. No, it doesn't. Forgive me for being so blunt, Pizza Steve, but you're wrong. A game can be, like, just built properly from the ground up. You don't have to, like... This game is just designed badly. Like, I'm not talking about balance. You know, balance is always going to be tricky to get. But, like... if everything feels good to use, like just as a baseline, right? If everything feels good to use, then it's all right. Even if a weapon is better than another weapon, if the weapon you're using, even if it's like bottom tier, if it still feels good to pick up and swing at somebody and like it's doing damage and it doesn't feel like a struggle, then it's fine. And it's all they would have to do. They would just have to pick up each weapon, fight with it, feel it out, go, no, this feels kind of shit. And they just put it back in the oven. Change the number. Figure out why it feels bad.
They think this is a game?
And then, you know, like, maybe not everybody has the same preferences. You know, I like slow weapons that are longer. Get more people. People play this weapon. Hey, this weapon feels like doo-doo. So maybe it's somebody else's favorite. You know, maybe it's fine. And you know what? That's what the alpha was for. But they didn't listen to us during the alpha.
Eliminate the enemy team.
Surprise. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know... Like, did anybody really use Halberd besides me? Did anybody in the dev team actually, like, feel it out? I think Rapier is going to be broken. Yes. And I'm going to use it. You know why? Because I like Rapiers. Where the fuck is he going? Here's a question. Why doesn't swinging take any stamina? I can do heavy attacks over and over again and it won't consume any stamina. Look at me go. As long as I don't combo. Shit. I fucked that up. Why does jumping not take stamina, but crouching does? Crouching takes two. Crouching takes. Oh man, that's so dumb. I can't believe that's a real change they did. You gotta be fucking with me. Did that go right through him? I think that went right through him. And I say, hey, it's an ordinary day, and it's all your state of mind. Have you reported any bug? Dude, what am I gonna report? I got a question. What do you want me to report? And I don't mean that in a condescending way, but I want you to try and name a mechanic that in this game that doesn't have a bug. Will this new update fix the Gallon Cord armor? I didn't see anything about it. So maybe. Maybe. Maybe the new armor will be broken. I'm going to gamble this man. Scroll wheel primed and ready. Oh, I died. I got team killed by fire. They need to know what to fix. Kotsab, my friend. I want to emphasize something here. Their bug channel is their most active channel in their Discord. The bug report channel and the Chivalry 2 Discord is the most active channel in their entire community. It is 3 times more active than every other channel combined. Except maybe the feedback channel. So you got a lot of people complaining about the messer in there. And about archers. There's nothing I can really report that hasn't been reported. And to make it worse, this game has new bugs every day. Like I find a new bug every single day I play this game. And I've been playing this game for months. This game is so broken. Like, to an unfunny degree, it's broken. Everything is broken. The timer is broken. The health bar is broken. Walking forward is broken. Jumping is broken. Inputs are broken. The ping on this list is not real. This is fake ping. It's broken. Or intentional. I guess you could call that one intentional because they intentionally... I'm pretty sure they intentionally lowered it by 20 so that way people wouldn't complain. KD count broken? Sometimes kills don't count. Does that count? Disconnecting, is that broken? Yeah, when you get disconnect from a server, you accept or decline. Like leaving a game, that's broken. Don't know what I mean? Don't worry, I'll prove it. Hold on, I just needed like a moment. I'll do it when I die. Bat. I want to get this archer. That's what you get. I'm going in. Oh, just stand over there and mess up. Okay, so look. Hate exit game. Disconnect. Are you sure you want to disconnect and return to the main menu? Confirm or return? Are you sure you want to disconnect and return to the main menu? Confirm or return?
Consternation.
Do I return as in return to the main menu or confirm that I would like to return to the main menu? Like, come on. Come on, dude. You gotta be fucking with me.
They have only 30 troops left.
If I was a game development teacher, I would fucking take off points for that.
Just 20 Agathians remain.
Ow. Oh, it's Peon. But you know what I mean? That's kind of what I mean. Reporting bugs isn't gonna solve anything because it's just this game's so far gone. And everybody's reported a lot of bugs anyway, and they're not fixing any of them. So what's the point?
Only 5 Agathians remain. We are victorious.
GG's gotta go now. Thanks for playing. I hope you enjoyed listening to me rant. Though I guess it's a little bit more than just ranting. There's more to it. You know, like, I'm actually like discussing things. Honestly, like they could bring this game around a bit. I think this game has the potential to at least be a fun casual game. Even if it's really buggy. You know, even if this game is really buggy, I think it still has the potential to be a fun game. You know, a weekend game, you could call it. Is closing your game broken? Sometimes I get a crash report when I hit exit game. So yes. So I think they could, like, you know, I think they have the ability to make this game I don't care to switch. You know, it could be a fun weekend game. And that's what they should probably prioritize on. I think they should just throw away the idea of this game being competitive. It's too buggy to be competitive. This game is too buggy to be competitive. They should throw that idea away and just go for what actually matters. And people want a fun video game to play. Oh my god, that Excel looks so stupid. Esports. You mean how there's a tournament in like an hour? You mean that there's a competitive tournament going on in 1 hour with many of my friends participating and I as well have participated in one? You mean those? Well, yes, I think you do. In fact, I'm gonna raid a guy who's hosting it. Who do you think will win? Honestly, I have a lot of hope for Comet Josh, Soder Dave, and Wildcard. If anybody else that I like is in it as well. I may have missed their name. I didn't look at the list too closely, but those are the 3 people that I have on the top of my head that I want to win. I also think they have the best chance to win. There's Truthaholic. Oh, Truthaholic's really nice. I like him. I hope he wins. Honestly, here's the problem. There's so many people I want to win the tournament because I like a lot of them, but also, you know, like only one person can win. I honestly I want Wildcard to win the most, I think, because Wildcard he's got a really disgusting playstyle, and it's really I hope it just makes a mockery of it all. Yeah, I like Josh. Josh is really nice. Ow. Yeah, for anybody who wasn't here when I played in the tournament, I used the Zweihander, which is technically still off meta. Any good changes in this game? No. No. I used the Zweihander, and I came in 8th place out of like 32, which is pretty good. And everybody above me was using meta, so I feel pretty good about it. Hold on, I actually have the list. Hold on, I can actually load it up. Where is Cody? If I load up Cody's message, then I can find it. There he is. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, so here's the list. We got Messer, Longsword, Messer, Longsword, Messer, and then there I am. There I am, off-meta champion. God bless. I drew Ririan a little crown because he used them all, and I was really proud of him. Ririan was really good in that tournament. He used them all, and he beat 3 one-handed swords, which is the worst matchup for Maul. Like, that's the worst weapon that the Maul can fight. Like, he would have a better time against a Messer or Longsword. Bless that guy. Bless him! So, I mean, as far as, like, using something that I wanted to use instead of the meta, I feel really proud of myself for getting as far as I did. Especially since I had a lot of tournament jitters. If anybody here, what was the list of? I played in a tournament, and I, came in 8th place without meta. That's what I was talking about. I feel like I might have done a little better if I had not had tournament jitters, though. Because, I mean, if anybody here has played in a tournament, you'll know. Like, it's way scarier to play in a tournament. It looked like 7th. It was 7th, but it's, like, tied for 8th. Well, I mean, like, you know, it's tied for 7th, I guess. Ow. The spikes blocked me. Yeah, so let's see. There was 1st place, 2nd place, 3rd, 4th, 2 5th places, and then 2 7th places. And then the next one was 2 9th places. So, you know, like 7th, 8th place. Isn't there supposed to be a tournament tonight? Yeah, I'm going to raid the guy who's hosting it. Or commentating on it, because he's my friend. Yeah, tournaments for this game are stupid, by the way. Let me just throw that out there. Did you know them? So tournaments are done in dual servers, right? Did you know the mechanics don't even work on dual servers? That's actually been one of my biggest complaints for a while, is that, you know, you got these tournaments, and then you've got, like, mechanics that don't work. Oh. Oh, hi, Ed. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Sorry I didn't say anything. Which I wonder if he's streaming yet. I don't think he is. No, he's not. I'm really hoping, like, somebody off meta wins, but I'm also kind of equally hoping that, like, the meta just wins today as well. Now, it might seem counterproductive, but, like, I feel like if the Messer and, like, Longsword and One-Handed Sword keep winning, it'll, like, really just show how broken they are. Because I'm telling you, like, some people, like, don't think that the meta is as bad. They're like, oh, it doesn't, like, for example, Montesor, he's like, oh, the weapon selection almost doesn't matter because it's about the player and the decisions they make. A good player will win anyway. And then he, you know, uses the Messer, the best weapon in the game. What do you mean by mechanics not being in the dual server? Okay, so if you jab, you hit the person for 10 damage. If you jab and the other person also jabs, they'll collide and they'll like cancel like this, you know, like as if you hit a wall. Same with the same with the kick. They'll cancel each other out. Now, this works in every mode except free-for-all, which is what dual servers use. So what this means is that like you hit somebody, and if you have a slow weapon, you can't combo to jab because they'll hit you first, and you can't jab them, or well, you can't jab at all if you have a slower weapon, unless if they jab at the same time. If that makes sense. I'm sorry, I'm having a bad time explaining it because I'm a bit of a dummy.
Only a few prisoners left.
I'm a bit of a dummy. A bad talker. Oh shit. Hee. I got gunned down. Jab collides are really important though, because like let's say you have a slow weapon, like let's say you're using halberd or maul or polehammer or greatsword, and you like hit somebody. If you combo, they can gamble you. They can just swing again. They can also jab. If you jab, you would be able to beat their gamble. But if they jab, their jab's gonna hit you first because they have a faster recovery than you on the faster weapon. So what you would do on a normal server is you hit them and then you combo to jab, and if they tried to jab or gamble you, you're safe. Which keeps your initiative. You know, it's keeping your initiative to yourself. And if your jab collides and you know, okay, his weapon's faster than mine, we just collided jabs, I know that I can't hit him first. And then you can, you know, react accordingly. Also, he could, like, you know, parry it and riposte and stuff. Like, it's not like it's a free option. But it's a safe option. You know, it's a safe follow-up to stop you from getting cheated. This doesn't work in dual servers, so oftentimes if you're using a slow weapon, you just have to hit them once and then wait for them to do their retaliation, because you can't stop them from doing their retaliation.
Curses.
Gotcha, thanks. Yeah, sorry I'm a bit of a klutz and I have a hard time explaining things. Oh, I'm gonna get shot. Alright, he missed, he's gonna fire again. Alright, he missed, I heard it. Damn. Did you know the archer limit's broken, by the way? Here's a PSA. There can actually be more archers than intended in a game.
How? They have freed all of our prisoners. Fall back to the bridge.
The limit is 6, and it's broken, and there can be about 8 or 9.
The enemy's advance.
Delicious, thank you.
Keep the enemy off the bridge.
I saw 12. I don't believe you. But for the sake of comedy, I will believe you. I bet it looked like 12. Very strange how a specific interaction is only broken in one mode. Now, I don't have this for certain, but I think I know why it is. No, I'm almost certain. Okay, so free-for-all, it's broken in free-for-all, right? I'm pretty sure the reason why is because everybody on free-for-all is on the same team. Hi, Franco. And if you're in other modes, you've got Agatha and Mason. I'm pretty sure it's just broken because it just thinks everybody's on the same team and you can't jab collide each other. That's why I think. That's what I think. Because you can use team chat. And I can't think of any reason it would be broken in just free-for-all. Other than that. Oh, man. Has Tornbug... Oh, I'm sorry. You said that before and I missed it. Has Tornbug mentioned anything with the next update may come? They said very soon. I'm going to talk about the next update again in a minute. Probably, like, after this game, or if I get shot by an archer again, I just don't feel like walking forward again. Which is very possible. Oh, this sounds great. Normal attack still collide, though. What do you mean collide? Just because I'm curious. Ow.
Keep the gate shut. Defend the gate and the gatehouse.
I'm deserting. I don't care anymore. I'm going in. I got him. Did I miss all the hot takes? No. Cause like here's the thing about that, Ed, is jab collides and kick collides are the things that are broken in free for all, but those are a very specific interaction because unlike other attacks, they actually cancel. Like they cancel each other if they're active at all for both people. And that's a distinct difference because it's like, you know. Oh my god, he said my name. Oh, oh Mr. Streamer. You know, it's, you know. Theros, hi. It's different than just like... I found a new bug. The bug of the day. Holding a barrel like a weapon. New one every single day. AI procedurally generated bugs. How are you? Oh, you know. I'm just kind of, like, turning my brain off and playing the game. But I'm also, like, more focused on talking about the game than I am actually playing it. Oh, I did it again. Got him. It didn't look like I got him, but I did. I've been shot 5 times. I'm dead.
Utter failure. The gate is fallen. Fall back into the
You know what? I don't feel like walking forward for a minute. I'm gonna just look at the floor and go back to Chrome and talk about this. Give me just one moment. Let me turn down the music a little again. Okay, so take a look at this. This is the rapier. Let me zoom. Oh god, that's a little bit too much. Look at this. Here's my question. How long is it? How much damage does it do? And how fast is it? Because this is like a slowed down GIF. What the fuck was that GIF? This is the new weapon they're adding. This is the new weapon, dude. It's a rapier. Woohoo! Another one-handed sword. Weird flourish. Yeah, I wonder. That first attack is it special, right? I don't know. Maybe, I don't think so. Wait, hold on, I can actually tell. No, it's not special. If it was special, it'd get stunned. Stab looks slightly faster than a short sword. It's hard to tell because it's like it's like slowed down. Hold on, can I download this? No, I don't really. It doesn't matter right now. Oh, they have in some ugly skins that I don't care about. Oh, they're adding in a chair. You guys like chairs? This looks like the best part of the update. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Now, where are their priorities? All right, like, look, where the hell are their priorities? And they said the content update is coming very soon. I don't remember where they said it. I don't remember where they said it, but they said it was coming very soon, which means it could be in 3 weeks, it could be tomorrow. No, it would be on Monday. Oh shit. Yeah, that's my reaction too, buddy. The rapier should do more damage to Vanguard. I mean, the problem is that they would have to make an exception for that, HXM. Here's an issue. Weapons have base damage and bonus damage. They would have to add a new damage type to have that, which I don't think they're gonna do. Why is this important? Because swords are the best because they have bonus. They don't have bonus damage. And while that might seem like a downside, stamina damage is all determined by base damage. So what this means, if anybody wasn't aware, like let's take the pole hammer for example. This overhead does 50 damage, right? This overhead does 50 damage. It's not very fast. Ow. It's not very fast. It's kind of chunky, right? Now, the stamina damage on this is the exact same as this. The short sword stab does 50 damage as well. And while the short sword stab doesn't get a huge damage bonus, it will drain people's stamina just as much as polehammer. Not good. And then the one-handed sword is even worse. And the Messer is the most stamina draining weapon in the whole fucking game. Yeah, the Messer drains more stamina than the Maul, for example. You know the big, heavy, slow Maul? Just doesn't give a shit. I am just gambling. Wait, is that guy alive? No, he's not. How the... I bet that was so frustrating. That was so disgusting. Man, I can't wait for that to be the primary use of a weapon. Woohoo! Bring on the rapier! Here I go. Rapier pre-alpha gameplay. Test footage. Do not share. Please don't share this. This is secret footage. Yo, the rapier's sick, bro. Bro, this weapon's so good. Bro. Dude, I love the rapier. This weapon's so cool. Oh, good fight, good fight. What class would have the rapier? Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms will have it. Which is the best subclass in the whole fucking game to have it. Amazing. It couldn't get any better than this. Man-at-Arms is not the best class in the game, but it's the best subclass. Alright, no, I should be more clear on that. Footman is not the best class in the game. Like, Footman is not the best. But the Man-at-Arms subclass is the best subclass. The reason why is because they get insane movement speed bonuses and insane dodge bonuses, which are super, super fucking good. Woohoo! Ay, 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 dude. What's up, Jamie? I see you've been in the Discord for a bit, so I'm sure you've been listening to me the whole time, but hi. Okay, so I brought up that point because I was talking about damage bonuses. Basically, I don't think the rapier is gonna have damage bonuses. That means the rapier will probably do more stamina damage than. Oh God, you know, if the rapier does more stamina damage than the maul, I'm gonna shit myself. If the rapier does more stamina damage than the fucking maul, I'm gonna lose it, dude. I won't be able to handle it. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm thinking about it now. Poke from stabby sword? Ooch, ouf, my stamina. Fuck, dude. Oh, man. Oh, man, please, Torn Banner, I'm begging you to deliver.
We've been betrayed. The duel is off. Fight for your lives.
Eliminate the enemy team.
Get out of here. Parries Zweihander with flute. Bro! Well, to be fair, Zweihanders were not that heavy. They had a lot of force behind them, but you know. Can you take over as Dev and create a class with Claymore? Alright, if I took over as Dev, there would be a lot of things I would do besides that. I'm gonna be honest here. There are many things I would do. Right, hold on, I'm gonna like trust me. I gotta get back in time. There we go. Okay. So I don't remember how Expo did it. I think it was like this, and then you put down this here. No, the wrong way.
'Twas not to be.
No, I think I did it wrong. Hold on. Let me start with the spikes. I need to be like on the inside. And then like... I get in here and then like... No, I didn't do it close enough. But I almost got it. Which one's farther? This one's farther. Proper bill hook. Well, you don't like the skin? Is the skin not good enough for you? There we go. Don't worry, I'm coming back. Oh shit, I fucked it up. I can't come back. I didn't even know this had collision out here. Also, it's got fake ground. I'm like underneath a fake mass. Nice bug. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? But wait, it gets better. You can do it with a lot of stuff. What is this? You know, it's something. Oh, shit. Wait, how do you launch? I missed it. You gotta get a weapon that you can do it with. And then you jam in and you spam the special button. And up you go. Throw that back down there. Prepare for launch. Or prepare for landing. This game. There's a tournament going on for this game in 30 minutes. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm so excited. I really hope Wildcard wins with his fucking, like, exploit he's got. Maul, meet Sledgehammer. Better version of Maul. By the way, Unbound. You like the Maul. Why not use the Sledgehammer? Sledgehammer's good. it's a bit like it's a bit smelly in some other ways, but like as far as the hammer goes, I think it's really good. It does good damage and it's not slow in the same way that the maul is slow. It doesn't have a good special attack, but it's like it's not bad. Ow. I mean, you'd probably like it. Plus, you get to play Footman, and Footman's cool. You get to heal people. You get to like put down funny bear traps and go, haha. Hammer's dope. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. First weapon I tried in the game. When did you start playing? Because it used to be bad. This weapon used to really stink, and now it doesn't stink. The shovel has been replaced. Two-handed hammer is good. I mean, the two-handed hammer is good. I think it's better than sledgehammer, but like, I don't like it. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Oh, why did I right on the carry? They have a lot of bug, but it's a very good game. I don't agree. At this point, I don't even know what weapon I like in Shiv anymore. You need to discover that on your own. You need to pick a weapon that's really cool, and then think about if it's good enough to use. But especially when you, like, you have to factor in ping to that, too, because you play with me a lot. So, like, you know, you have high ping, you're going to want to have a weapon that's not super slow, like the maul. Experiment try. No, I mean, like, you should use weapons that are, like, cool to you more than anything else. Okay, you're doing the thing. Oh, well, the entire team is descended on that. I wonder when they're gonna start streaming, the people who are doing the tournament. No, it doesn't work with other things. Hi. Where's he going?
I bid thee a fond farewell.
Yes!
Hi, Smutty. Good to see you, my friend. 6 No, I know, but when are they gonna start streaming? I imagine they wouldn't start exactly at 6 p.m. I imagine that's probably when the tournament starts. Yeah. Shit. What was that knockback? You think they playtest their game? Yes, I do. Because I have, you know, I was part of it. If you look in the credits, I'm actually in there as a community playtester. Now, am I may be a community playtester, but like, do they take anything from those playtests? I don't know. Kiddos are up. I'll lurk. Aww. Is your raid the best way to watch the tournament? Yeah, probably. I'll be raiding my good friends. Truth be told, I don't like the other guy who's casting the tournament, but that's because he's a fucking snake. What do you talk about the recent announcements? Yeah, I'll go over that one more time before I raid. If anybody wants to hear my thoughts about the updates and stuff that are coming, just stick around. Oh, shit. I got staggered by the shield. I don't care. I'll go over the update that's coming one more time. What happened with Monty? He's just an asshole. He's just a fucking stinker, that's all. I thought you guys were cool again. No. Thoughts on the Danax? It's probably the best non-meta weapon. It's probably the best weapon that's not the Messer longsword or one-handed sword. Honestly, it is crazy. I actually made a new tier list. I don't know if it's still like working. I'll load it up in a second. Take a look. Let's see. I had the tier list made, but I sometimes open and close Chrome. Is it still good? Yeah, it's still good. Okay. Here's the tier list. If anybody has any thoughts on why I placed the things where I did, then just feel free to ask. Keep in mind, mid-tier and lower is kind of just scrambled. Like, I'm okay with where they are in the tiers, but, like, you know, I might be willing to switch one next to the other or something like that. Interested to see what the most trash weapon is. Hatchet. Hatchet fucking sucks. Halberd got shafted. Yes. Halberd's pretty bad. Halberd is really bad because it's got, like, no pressure and it's slow. That's that. Like, it's not horrible. Like, you can definitely still use it, but it's bad. It's a bad weapon. I think the thing that's important to note here is, like, you can use hatchet better than knife. Knife better than hatchet. Yeah, I think so. You can use halberd in, like, a public server because many people don't know how to time anything. Like, you can just delay overheads and people will die. You know what I'm saying? But if you pick halberd to, like, a duel server, good luck. Fight a good player with halberd and you will feel the instant, like, horrible. Don't worry, nothing's going on in the background. I think the knife is better than hatchet because the knife is really fast and doesn't have damage bonuses. Also, the hatchet isn't really fast, and the hatchet actually has less range than the knife. All right, the hatchet has less range than the knife. The knife is longer. All right. That alone should speak volumes. I like the execution axe, but it didn't seem good. Execution axe is not horrible. That's why, like, it's in okay tier. Like, you can use it. It's really good for pubs because of the thing I just talked about with halberd. Like, if you just delay your hits, people will die. And it does really good damage. And it has decent stamina pressure. It's long. Hi, Minicia. You get to see my wonderful face. Where's throwing mallet? I never made those. I made this tier list myself. Like, I got all the icons and stuff myself, so, you know.
Only 5 masons remain. We are victorious.
What else do we got? And any other questions about this before I close it? All right, I'm closing it. Execution axe seems just like a pub stomp weapon. You can do some really good swing manipulation with it, truth be told. Like, it's not horrible. It really isn't horrible. But it's rough. It's a rough weapon. You can get bullied pretty hard with it. Surprised the War Club and Maul are in the same tier. War Club, I think, is a lot worse than people think it is. War Club is fast. It's long. And it has the damage bonus, but like even the glaive I put lower than the War Club. The reason why, if you can you put the picture in chat? I will have to take a picture in a bit because I don't have a picture. That's not a picture. That's like a website. If you just parry the War Club and riposte, like let's say you ignore counters, right? They're throwing feints and stuff at you. Let's say you ignore it. You just press parry, and you parry it, and then you riposte. Over and over again. You will win on stamina. Unless they start doing heavy attacks. It does no stamina damage. And that's a huge downside. Like a massive downside. You know, I'm gonna play engineer this match. But I'm gonna play loot engineer, not just engineer.
Maledictions.
Time to use longsword. Are you gonna do a spectating stream for the tournament? No, I'm just gonna raid you. Plus, I'm probably not going to be able to stay for the whole tournament. I've got my friends coming over later. I don't normally stream on Saturdays. This was just a bonus.
Keep pushing. We need to establish a foothold.
Okay, I was talking about the War Club. War Club and Glaive have no stamina damage, and they have no pressure because of it. Like, they're fast, so all their stuff relies on actually landing the hits. Like, you've got to sneak past people's guards in a game where defense is super strong. Are you seeing the problem? So, like, you have to land hits on people. You have to, like, make them fuck up their defense. But they don't have to feel very pressured to counter or anything because you don't do very good stamina damage. And then, like, let's multiply that. You land the hits, and you have to, like, worry about them regenerating health between the hits because you don't do very much damage. So you hit them, and then they just, like, let's say they're at 50 health, right? Whatever the regen is. The Vanguard, okay, hold on. Vanguard regen health is 53?
The Acathian flagships are anchored in port. Destroy them.
Footman regen health is 62, and Knight's regen health is 68. So what this means is you would have to hit them twice to kill them in a quick enough amount of time. Because if you hit them once, they can just regen. Yeah, no, my weapon tier list is objectively for, like, higher levels. It's not so much for just, like... It's not so much for, like, you know, anybody. Because I'm aware that, like, it is not particularly, like... You know, in pubs, you can definitely pick up the War Club and just fucking mince me. Now, keep in mind, the Glaive is the third longest weapon in the game, so, like, it's still got, like, some things it can do, but again, you just don't have pressure. All you have to do to defeat the Glaive is parry and riposte until they're out of stamina if your weapon does a lot of stamina damage. Like, let's take out the Messer, take out the Greatsword, even Longsword or One-Handed Sword, and all you have to do is riposte overhead, and they're gonna fucking die unless they counter everything. And if they're countering everything, you can just feint them. And you don't have to worry about their counters. That's right, you don't have to worry about their feints and stuff because it doesn't matter. Oh, shit. If a spot opens up, can I join? I'm probably not going to be playing too much longer, Arkin. But I would normally. I would normally, buddy. Ask me again on my normal streams. Because this is just a... This was a bonus stream because I wanted to talk about shit. Hold on. No, back up. No, my fucking bear trap! Unbound, you broke my bear trap! Oh, shit. I was hoping we just slash. I've appreciated the game updates. I haven't. Okay, so back to the pod topic, though. So, if you're winning on stamina... like, you know, like you do when you fight the War Club and Glaive, you don't have to worry so much about your defense, you know. You are in an advantage state, I'm going to put it. Oh, hey, pull in there. I'll take that. And if you're in an advantage state, then you don't have to really worry about, like, you know, countering or anything. You can just parry. Oh, I see. Oh no. Oh no. So now let's go back to let's pretend we're the Glaive user, right? The person we're fighting has a weapon that does more damage and is faster. I'm sorry, not faster. A weapon and it does more damage and more stamina damage, and they have like pretty much the pressure. So now we have to counter them, otherwise we're going to lose the stamina battle. Because we're going to lose the stamina battle, and we have to counter more, we now have to be more careful about feints and, like, heavies. Which means that it's easier for us to make a mistake and get punished for it. Now, you know, you, without the glaive, you're able to just, like, do a lot.
Expletives.
Is there a playstyle with the glaive where you play super aggro, gamble constantly, abuse speed and range? Yeah, what you can try and do with the glaive or the war club is just, like, keep up the pressure by being really fast and punish them for doing anything that's not really fast. Again, though, this is not that's not actually a great idea. It's just the thing you can do. I don't think it's actually, like, a good playstyle. Because it's pretty much relying on your opponent making a mistake. And then they also have to make 2 mistakes because you're not going to kill them in 1 hit. So what else do we got here? Let's think about this further. I've had this idea where, like, let's say you're using the glaive. You poke at somebody, like, from the maximum distance, and then you immediately swing again, and you punish their option, assuming they can't get in range. Now, this is hard because, you know, range play is very difficult in this game because walking forward is so much faster than walking backwards. You can still do it. Like, range play is a thing that I do all the time, but it's, like, it's harder at higher levels because people aren't going to miss. Did Civ 1 have a more unique meta? Or were there a lot of... I wouldn't say, like, the meta was very unique. Like, it was a lot of, like, longswords and stuff like that. But, yes, it was way more unique. There was a lot more stuff going on. Like, for example, every weapon in Civ 1 had something good about it. And because of that, like, weapons that could be off-meta and still usable. Like, for example, believe it or not, Longsword and Messer were the most popular meta weapons for, like, competitive games, but the Halberd and Zweihander were the best weapons. Now, that might not make sense to you. Why is it not the best of its meta? And it's because Vanguard was a weaker class than Knight was. Knight was stronger because Knight was just a better class, and Knight had the Messer and the Longsword, which were still good. But the Messer overall, like, as a weapon, was just better. But you can't just pick up the Halberd as Zweihander on Knight. You can't pick up weapons in Civ 1. You only have the weapons you start with in Civ 1. So you don't drop your things in Civ 1. You know, you only have, like, you know, you don't drop anything. It's just in your hands all the time. Hey, look, a Messer. I'm going to overhead spam this guy. It worked. It worked. Shit. Man, I really like Civ 1. I thought Civ 1 was amazing. The Civ 1 pole hammer, oh my god. The pole hammer in Civ 1 was so good. Its only problem was that it was really bad at the Man-at-Arms class. Like Man-at-Arms in Civ 1, which was, you know, basically the same thing as Man-at-Arms in this game. It was really powerful, but, like, they didn't have a lot of health. Like, they were the best 1v1 class in the whole game. Kind of like this game, truth be told.
Use their own counter gates against the main gate.
I put it under his feet.
Watch it. Watch it.
He's dead.
Curses.
I completely... Oh, yeah. Man-at-Arms was the best, like, 1v1 class in Civ 1. So, if you were going to play Vanguard, you had to take, like, a long weapon that could, like, decimate a Man-at-Arms if you were going to stand any chance. So like Pole Hammer was more of a counter pick because while it was amazing against knights and like well it was amazing against everybody, but a good man at arms would just keep you fucking alive, which wasn't good. You know, like basically what would happen is like you'd parry a man at arms and they would like dodge out of range, and you wouldn't be able to really retaliate. And then they could, if you tried to riposte, they would just punish you for it. Whereas if you had Halberd, Halberd was so fucking huge in Civ 1 that like they just couldn't get away. Like, yeah, get away from me, I dare you. You can't. It's too big. I picked up a new weapon.
The gate is destroyed! Overwhelmed!
Is Beard streaming yet? I think he's streaming. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna finish this match. Hold on, what time is it? It's 5:55. Actually, I don't really care. I'd rather talk about the update. Alright, I'm gonna talk about the update before we go. Just in case anybody missed it. Let me open up the roadmap. Just so it's ready. Oh, shit. Wrong button. Okay. So, what do we got here? What's new in the update, in case anybody missed it? We've got a rapier, which I'm really worried about, but I'm going to use it because I like rapiers. Serve out of your Civ 1 stream. There's a couple. Still no flail. I mean, I don't really like flails, truth be told. I know that's heresy, but I just don't like them. So I'm not really upset that they're not added, but I know people really like it. So I would be cool to see. But I personally don't really care too much. So the rapier, this thing is probably going to be nuts. I imagine its special attack is going to be broken. Depending on how much damage it does, it's going to be stupid, and it's going to overpower them all. Which I'm a little excited for. Any excuse to go, haha, this game's so bad. If it's too fast or too long, it's going to be insane. Either way, I'm excited to try and figure out what I can do with it. What else do we got? We've got a chair. This is probably going to be the best thing about the update. Fucking WWE. WrestleMania. Oh my god, look at it, dude. The knockback on it, too. Like, watch when he hits them. Just fucking... Whomp. And then they showed off a couple rapier skins. I like the rusty one. I like the normal one. I hate these three. And then, these look alright. They look alright. The chair will be better than the maul for stamina damage. Oh, dude, hell yeah. And then they had a bunch of, like... They had a big apology thing. One, we understand players are not as interested in hearing about upcoming content as when the game is experiencing server issues, which are mostly resolved. Our communication has been focused more on networking over the past month. We've been reorganizing the post-launch roadmap and gain insights over the past 4 months of post-launch work, coming to a better understanding of the scale and types of content we feel will make the best additions. We're very excited releasing more content, with Content Update 2 very soon. Content Update 3 will arrive closer to the end of 2021, including a fun Christmas event. Fun is subjective, but I have hope that it'll at least be stupid and fun. Content Update 4 is planned for 2022. Horses and additional TDM maps are moved to 2022. Oh no, horses are being delayed. Oh, whatever shall we do? Oh dear, I was so worried about horses not making it in time. Please delay it to 2023 if you have to. Please, by all means. All right, so let's look at the roadmap. What do we got? We got Rapier, 2 new game modes. One of them's Last Team Standing. We got this awful armor coming. Fucking delicious. It looks so bad. It looks so stupid. And then after that, because we see there's this thing here. They're fixing the FPS and toggle HUD commands. They're fixing ranks on the scoreboard. I don't care. They're re-adding the Raven Knight set. They're fixing the customizations that can't be bought or equipped. But I mean, they're fine for me. Server performance improvements. We'll see about that. And then just more to come. Hopefully they balance a couple things while they're at it. That would be, please do something more than nothing. And then, you know, we've got content update 3, which has basically no information. Console server browser delayed indefinitely. Cross-platform parties delayed indefinitely. PS4 to PS5 crossplay delayed indefinitely. Increased party size limits. That's too hard for us. That'll come at some point. Competitive play. Who cares? And unofficial server support, which probably should have been their first priority, so people can actually like play games in their own way. Like a server with no archers, but then people wouldn't be able to play if they're on console. Ah, damn, you know. Anyway, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna raid Beard Bandit. Look, this is the stream. Raid Beard Bandit. All right, let's go. Everybody be nice. Support the people who are actually playing this game competitively. I don't know why they are, but they're doing it. Beard's a really nice guy, though. And even though tournaments are really fucking stupid, I support them because they're my friends. Have a good one. I'll see you guys on... tomorrow, actually. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. See you soon.